you to step into your power. All right, I'm being guided to pull some cards now. But take a deep breath, dude. This period of time is all about transformation. We're only going to get as far as we allow ourselves to go. I saw the magician and the high priestess just while I was cutting, okay? We're only going to get as far as we allow ourselves to go. If we're chained to old paradigm energy, heavy energy, people that disrespect us, especially people that are toxic and unhealed and manipulate us and do all kinds of things without even realizing it because they're unhealed, look, we can forgive, but we need to move on from that energy. And you know what? When you heal, you give other people permission to heal. You show them what's on the other side of healing. It's not an easy journey, dude. I've been on this path for almost 10 years. Wow. The 6 of freaking Wands just came out. With the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Wow. Fast movement toward your dreams. Fast movement when you step in your power and own your gifts. Your gifts are needed at this time, okay? Everything that was planted in you, this wild, free energy, this creative spark, this passion is needed right now. Your energy is needed right now. This determination, this strength, this vigor I'm hearing, it's all a part of what makes you special. And you are meant to shine. You're meant to shine. You're meant to stand in the spotlight. A lot of you guys are here to lead by example, to embody a new way of being human, to embody a new way of expressing yourself. And you know what? People are going to recognize you for it and they're going to celebrate you for it. But you know what's going to come before that? Probably a lot of feeling rejected, a lot of feeling alone, because your healing comes first. And you're the one projecting a lot of that unhealed energy. When people see, think about it this way. Somebody walks into a room and they're full of confidence. Doesn't everyone else just kind of give them the benefit of the doubt, give them all this credit before they've even proven themselves? Because they carry themselves with confidence. Versus someone who walks into a room all mousy and quiet and awkward. I'm not saying awkward isn't awesome. I'm saying there's a confidence that's needed. Thank you so much. When you walk into a room and give other people your power, they can sense it. They immediately step in and take over, all right? And they might not even be aware that they're doing. Again, that's unhealed behavior. What I'm saying is that there's a period of time where we need to just step into power that we might not even know that we have, step into confidence that we might not even know that we have. Just try it. Try something different. Embody something different. And you know what? It's going to be easier when you're not surrounded by people from your past. The people from your past hold you to a certain standard. They put you in a box, especially your family members, siblings if you have them. Oh, you know, whatever their name is just this, is just that. Oh, you're just like this. No, fuck that shit. We're allowed to reinvent ourselves. We are allowed to be reborn. We are allowed to die and be reborn from the ashes. Don't let other people tell you who you are or put you in a box. And again, if you're surrounded by people like this, you're doing it to yourself. You're allowing other people to put you in a box and tell you who you are. See how this image, it's like she's seeing herself all tied up. Other people are showing you that image of yourself and you might be buying into it. I'm here to show you a different image. Someone who was born into nothing. Someone who grew up in extreme poverty and abuse from multiple sides. I didn't have any friends. I was bullied. I lived in ugly, horrible, dark places until I was 8 years old. We moved every year. It was traumatic. It was awful. Okay? But you know what? I'm not letting any of that define me. And all those people that disrespected me and bullied me, they're not in my life anymore. They don't have access to me. Every single family member. I had to take this time to get this image out of my head, to create a new image. One that I had to work very hard for, mind you. It's not been an easy journey. And there have been a lot of tears and a lot of frustration. I have hit so many walls. I have almost given up. I have cussed out my guides and angels. Fuck you, you know, because it's been that challenging. And it's been, you think you hit rock bottom and then you hit rock bottom again, and then again, and then again. But what you don't realize is that you're not hitting rock bottom. You're breaking through layers of conditioning, of pattern behavior, of wounding. And you think, oh my God, this is the lowest it can get. And you break through to another one. But really what you're doing is breaking through all this bullshit until you get here. Until you realize I've always been capable. I've always been powerful. I've always been beautiful. I've always been talented. I've just been surrounded by a world that told me I wasn't. And then I started to create that world in my own head. And then I thought that's who I was. I looked in the mirror every day and saw that person. And I thought that's who I was. No, I'm here to tell you that's not who you are. This is who you are. You're a star. You're special. All right, some of you are celebrities. You might not be recognized as one yet, but you will be. And you know why? Because your story is special. And when you get wherever you're going, you're going to be able to lead other people. Just like my example, what I'm saying right now, other people are going to relate to your story. They're going to say, wow, if that person can do it, I can do it. You're here to set an example, a precedent for healing. All right. I forgot to even talk about the Wheel of Fortune. This is a new life. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start where you don't have to carry all this baggage and heaviness and grief and trauma with you, where you get to just balance. See how this person's balancing on one foot, white and black. Balance. Leave all this heaviness behind. Heal. Invest in your healing. Invest in yourself. Give yourself enough grace to remove yourself from toxic situations. All right? It starts there. If you're drinking every night and hanging out with people who don't respect you, if you're in relationships with people who are abusive, verbally, emotionally, physically, if you're surrounding yourself by bullies, mean girls, whatever, people who just don't see you, who make snide comments about you, and you've just gotten so used to it, you're hurting yourself. You need to free yourself. Free yourself from this bondage. See how she's all tied up with a blindfold on? Don't let other people tie you up and make you think. Don't give other people power over you. You are the only one that gets to determine your fate, okay? Your fate starts with you, nobody else. And the minute we start giving other people power over us, the minute we are defeated. We're defeated right then. There is no chance to get here because we're letting other people call the shots and tell us who we are. No, fuck that shit. All right, so we got the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands. All right, so we got the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Wow, and the 3 of Swords. There's a lot of heartbreak in the collective, okay? There's a lot of people that need healing. There's a lot of wounded warriors out there, a lot of wounded healers, and I'm one of them, okay? A lot of us had to walk through darkness that we never thought we'd make it out. A lot of you guys have considered leaving this earth. Some of you multiple times because of how painful this life has been to you. All of your scars are going to be part of what makes you so resilient, a warrior. You're not here to be defeated by your scars. You're here to wear them proudly, not as a victim, but as a victor. You're here to be a victor, okay? This represents a person in the traditional tarot is a war hero coming back and being celebrated by their community. All the things that you've been through don't make you a victim. They actually are setting you up for success. You have to spin it. You have to transmute it. You have to heal it. You have to overcome it. You have to believe that it's possible. It is. It's already in the cards for you. A lot of you have known this since you were born, since you could consciously think, at least. Don't let other people's idea of who you are. If you've been an underdog your whole life, if people have been telling you that you haven't been worthy your whole life, even more reason to step in your power and show them. Don't do it to show them, but it is going to be one of the benefits at the end of all this. You're going to be standing up here victorious, and they're going to be like jaw on the floor. All right, I don't know a lot about Post Malone, but I believe that his spirit guides some of us. I believe he's an underdog that made it big. I'm pretty fucking sure there are a lot of people that had their jaw on the floor when he made it to where he made it. You're going to be like that if you allow yourself, okay? It doesn't mean you're going to be a musician. Some of you are. But you have to make a decision now on where you're going to invest your time and energy. Are you going to continue to pour into things that aren't serving you in the long run to survive this moment? Or are you going to surrender and acquiesce to things that don't serve you anymore, to step into a new version of you, a new alignment, a new vibration? Choosing a higher road, choosing a higher power, choosing to have confidence in yourself. Letting your inspiration guide you, letting your ideas fuel you, letting your passion and your creativity be the thing that guides you home. A lot of you guys are visionaries. You're here to do great things. You're here to think outside the box. You're here to change the narrative. You're here to create new ways of creating money and financial abundance through thinking outside the box. Other people aren't going to get it. Trust me, the first people that started making YouTube content, do you think other people around them saw them making a lot of money from it? No. But look at them now. There are people that make more than a fair living doing just what they love every day alone in their house, creating content. Okay, that's just one example. But whatever it is that you've been thinking of, dreaming of, I'm hearing dream bigger. I'm hearing think bigger. But go toward it. Go toward it now. Don't limit yourself. Don't put a cap on yourself. You're capable of every single thing that you've ever dreamed of and more. and a lot more. Some of you are dreaming too small. You're meant to create magic on this earth. You're meant to create a new paradigm, not just for yourself, not just for your family or your loved ones or the people that are watching you right now, but for the entire world. You're here to set a new precedent. You're here to be an example of someone that rose from the ashes and made it big, and all with their own faith, their own trust, their own determination and courage. Was it easy to get there? No. You had to crawl through hell probably to get there. But you know what? You were determined. What's the alternative? Living some half-baked life, some life that you don't even align with, that doesn't align with you, that isn't challenging you, that isn't fueling you, that isn't changing the world? Going through all the hell you went through just to give up and be average? You're not average, dude. You're not fucking average. You never have been. You carry a special seed inside of you that's needed right now. All right, you're part of this new program that's being set in place for this world, this new earth. And what I mean by program is that everything that we've agreed to is what we see as a collective. Everything that we see when we look around ourselves on TV, in our neighborhoods, in the towns we live in the countries we live in, that's a collective decision that we all made. You're here to program a new decision, a new reality. You're here to envision it here first, in your mind's eye, and then you're here to bring it down to earth, okay? Through your passion, through your determination, through your belief in yourself, okay? There's a lot of fast-moving energy right now. I'm hearing it's gonna carry us away. Those of us who are willing to sacrifice what isn't serving us will be carried away by the momentum of this. It's time to let yourself be carried away by the momentum of this moment. All right, we're in eclipse season, dude. I keep saying it, anything can happen right now. The first time one of my videos on YouTube took off and my channel started to become a thing, I went from like 100, followers to 2,000 overnight. My video got 17,000 views, which isn't viral compared to some people, but trust me, it was plenty overwhelming. Every time I checked my phone, it was like another 1,000 people had watched it. All these people were commenting, reaching out. It was so overwhelming. I can't even imagine if it had been a couple million. You know what I mean? Spirit started where I could handle it. That was during eclipse season. Boom, my life changed forever. Boom, seriously. No one was watching, no one cared, and then boom, suddenly everyone cared. Suddenly I had so much going on. I was overwhelmed. That's how quickly things can change when you go all in. All right? This is a period of time where it's time to invest in yourself, invest in your growth, invest in your healing. It's not a time to make excuses anymore. And when we make excuses, we're only making excuses to keep ourselves stuck. It only hurts us. It doesn't hurt anyone else. It's an end of an era, you guys. Let it go. Wow. Let it go. Let all that anxiety go. You deserve better. You deserve a fresh start. This is rebirth period. This is a rebirth transformation period. But it's only going to be as transformative as much as you invest in yourself and your healing right now and your dreams, that's how transformative it's going to be. It's all up to you. If you keep putting your foot on the brake, you're not going anywhere. But if you say, you know what, fuck it. Not only am I taking my foot off the brake, I'm putting my foot on the gas pedal. We're going. Let's fucking go. And if you want to work with me, if you feel called to work with me, I am still doing a promotion, 10% off of a mentorship package or any of my services until the 21st of March to celebrate this really intense momentum. That's $250 off a mentorship package. For those of you that feel called to my energy, the Wheel of Fortune just came out again with the 7 of Swords. A lot of backward energy that we're clearing up right now. Okay, new beginnings. We're going from this traumatic bullshit, this manipulative bullshit, this bullying, this competition, to a whole new world. This is the second time we got it. It's time the fates are, the winds of change are moving, the winds of fate are changing, but it's only gonna happen when we surrender something from this pile of juggling. We're juggling too much. We're juggling things that don't serve us. If we're still seeing ourselves through the lens of heartbreak and trauma and what other people projected on us, okay? You're meant to sit in power. You're meant to sit in a seat of power. You're meant to glow. You're meant to be abundant. You're meant to be sexy. You're meant to be powerful. All right, as some of you guys feel uncomfortable even with the idea of embodying that, it's because maybe you've been bullied or attacked or, sexually assaulted and you don't feel safe in your own skin. And I can relate to all of that. But you know what? I'm not letting it keep me back anymore. I'm not letting other people dictate who I am or how I show up. I'm saying, you know what? Spirit has told me over and over and over and over again for years now, it's safe to come out now. It's safe to come out now. Does that mean that it's all going to go without a hitch? No. We're still going to see mirrors of our wounding. We're still going to have opportunities to heal. It's not going to be fun. It happens to me all the time. And I have ascended quite a bit. I've been doing this work for a long time. And I still hit walls where I'm like, are you serious? You know why? It's because when we continue to level up, there's always a new wall to break through. And when we hit that wall, we're like, I can't do it. That's just building momentum so that you can break through that fucking wall. It was never meant to keep you stuck. It challenged you so that you would rise to the occasion to break through that fucking wall. That internal battle, that internal struggle, that internal narrative of you not being enough, of you not being powerful enough, of you not being beautiful enough. Nobody wants to hear my story. Bullshit. They need you, I'm hearing. They need you to step into your power. But first, you have to acknowledge that you're powerful. You have to acknowledge that you're worthy of investing in. And again, if you want to work with me, let's fucking go. Okay, sacredmuseproject.com. You can just click on my icon and find it. But the point is, you're not doing anybody any favors by playing small. You know, and especially if you're a healer like me, if you're here to be a light worker and to help others ascend, and you're like, ooh, I'm all mousy in the corner, you're actually hurting the entire collective by not sharing your gifts. And maybe that'll help some of you step into power. It's not about you. It's about what seed was planted on your heart when you were born. You were supposed to step into the spotlight. It's part of who you were made to be. When you resist that, you're actually holding all of us back, because whatever you came here to deliver, now you're holding it. You're holding it, withholding it from all of us. We need it. We need your vision. We need your clarity. We need your voice. We need your experience. What have you been through? What makes you you? Not from a sob story place, not from a victim place, but from a victor place. You're a fucking victor, dude. And the sooner we start healing all this wounded energy and recognizing it for what it is and moving away from it, not letting other people treat us this way, the universe will meet us there. When you walk into a room full of confidence, people will treat you as if you are confident and worthy because you treat yourself that way. And trust me, I am a walking example of this. Go back and watch my old videos on YouTube from 4 years ago. Nobody treated me the way they treat me now. And I'm telling you, I've never felt more powerful, more beautiful. I'm 40 years old, all right? I look better and feel better than I did at 25. How does that make sense? You know why? Because now I invest in myself. Now I pour into myself. Now I have confidence. Now I'm doing what I love for a living. And now I get to help other people do what they love for a living. You gotta fight for this dream, you guys. You gotta defend it. This isn't gonna come easy. It's not gonna come overnight. Ask anyone who made it big. Did it come easy? No, I fucking guarantee you it didn't. Because the universe doesn't work that way. The universe wants to make sure that we can defend and honor whatever it is that we came here to do. Okay? Especially if you're gonna be in a position of power, they need to make sure that you can handle it. That you're not gonna let other people tell you what to do, that you're not gonna become corrupt. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys are here to lead other leaders, like me. I'm a leader leading other leaders. And so I couldn't do that if I was corrupt. You know what I mean? If I had bad intentions, Spirit wants to make sure that you have the right idea before launching you out, which is why I believe my first video only got 17,000 views, the first big one, versus 17 million or whatever, 1.7 million, because I wasn't ready yet to defend it yet. I wasn't strong enough. It was just enough to get me there, though. It really helped kick my ass into gear, I gotta tell you. Spirit gives us what we're ready for. Part of your job right now is to get ready for your big break, to get ready to be in the spotlight, to get ready to shine your light. Okay, it's not gonna happen in the same manner for everyone. It's because we each signed up for a different path. Some people get on TikTok and a year later they have 1 million followers. Some people have been on there for years and they still only have a couple thousand, but it doesn't take away from the impact, okay? The impact has to do with you first, becoming aligned, and also timing. Timing is of the essence right now. If a lot of you guys have been waiting for this big break, but you weren't ready, and neither was the world. Now the world is getting ready. Spirit's been getting the world ready for you, and your specific energy. Whatever was an issue in the past isn't an issue anymore. I feel like sneezing. Confirmation. Whatever was an issue for you in the past is not an issue anymore. Now the only issue is you healing and you recognizing how powerful you are. Whatever it is that you need to invest in, okay? Spirit's guiding you. Confirmation burp. From a sneeze to a burp. It's just confirmation. I know some of you think that's goofy. Nothing is a coincidence, okay? Every single thing that happens in your life is externally and internally is a reflection of what you need to see in that moment to get you on your path. If Spirit's telling you things in dreams, or you're getting straight up downloads about do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, let this go, plant seeds here, do it. That's not a mistake. You have to learn how to listen to your inner compass. It's what's going to guide you to your breakthrough. If you resist that, you're resisting everything. You're resisting your own growth, your own expansion. If you're not investing in your own healing, you're never going to make it anywhere. If you're not investing in your own dreams, you're not going to make it anywhere. It'd be like planting a garden and expecting it to grow, or not planting a garden. It'd be like turning the soil but not planting any seeds and expecting something to grow. It's not going to grow until you plant the seeds. This represents a new beginning. You have to plant seeds. Seeds of intention, okay? And as crazy as it sounds, this is short. I am being guided to read this one more time, all right? And if you heard it the first time, listen with new ears now. Put all your attention and focus on creating the life of your dreams. Right now, there is nothing more important. For those that are ready to ascend to the next level, for those that are striving for a new life, for those that are here to guide and lead others toward their new lives, it all starts with a seed of thought, a seed of intention. Plant that seed now and watch it grow. Plant the seed. Plant the seed for your life, for your new life. And again, if you want to work with me, let's go. I offer tarot readings, self-love, and spiritual guidance, but I also do transformational mentorship, and you can guarantee on the other side of that, you're going to be a different person. As long as you invest. That's why we invest. If you invest the time and energy, if you're committed, you will not be the same. And you know what? We can make that decision in everyday life. Say, for example, we're in eclipse season, but we've still got weeks to go, so buckle up. You could say, at the end of this eclipse season, I want to have a new life. I want to be a new version of me. Set that intention right now. And then take the steps that you're guided to take. You will be guided. You just have to listen. And it could be something simple like, I'm going to go for a walk now. It's like, get out of the house and go for a walk. But I need to do this. No, listen to your guidance. It's a compass. It's guiding you toward the life that you are planting seeds for. That's the huge part of this. We have to listen to our guidance. And if you don't know how to do that, I can help you. Okay? It doesn't matter if I'm the one to help you. That's the most important thing you could be doing right now. I always say this. If you don't know how to listen to your own inner guidance, that's the first place to start. Because otherwise, you're not going to be able to receive the messages you're giving. When you plant the seed, see the city? I never even really noticed this. I'm feeling like this is the seed you plant. There's nothing there. And then it becomes a city. Whatever you plant is modest. It's small. It starts small, but it becomes massive. And Spirit's also saying it's not about you. City isn't about one person. Somebody doesn't build a city thinking this is for me. They build it for everyone. Whatever you're creating is for everyone. My face is flushed. I don't know if you can see it. This is the spirit energy, the divine chi, life force energy flowing through me. It's because your guides are here. My guides are here. I sent a prayer out before this that anybody who needed this message, who needed to be inspired, would show up. Are you fucking serious right now? I feel like I just got an hour of sun. Look at my face. It's like it's morphing with this energy. 9 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Financial abundance, okay? And it's not just for you. It's not just for you. Whatever you're building is going to change lives. It's going to change the world. You are meant to be in a position of power. You're meant to be in a position of financial abundance so that you can give benevolently to others. A lot of you guys have been through hell and back so that you could be benevolent leaders. You're meant to have all your dreams come true. Are you fucking serious right now? That's the marriage card. That represents a portal to your new life. This represents your ultimate wish fulfillment. This represents your ultimate wish fulfillment. Come on. You can't make this up. You guys aren't meant to have an average life. You're not meant to work some 9-to-5 job and then come home exhausted and drink a 6-pack and pass out in front of the TV. Maybe this is the American thing I'm imagining, but I don't know if other people do that in other countries, but they certainly do it here. That's not for you, dude. You're meant to dream bigger. You're meant to take on more so that you can give more. A lot of you guys have had nothing your whole lives. That's part of the reason why you don't feel worthy. But that's exactly the reason why you are worthy. That's why Spirit's handing you this wand and saying, you take this because you're worthy. Your heart is pure. I've been having visions of Cinderella lately. As goofy as it sounds, she's a very pure soul who all her dreams came true because of her pure soul, that the darkness never turned her into a villain. All right, superheroes are the opposite of villains. When they experience darkness and trauma, they become the light. They transmute it into something light. Villains have all that darkness thrown at them and then they become the darkness. You're meant to become the light Your experiences are going to bring you to beautiful places, but only if you invest in yourself and your healing, if you invest in your dreams and actually go toward them. Fearlessly dream. Are you fucking serious right now? I can't. New beginnings, dude. Another seed. This seed is leading to your abundance. Every seed, Spirit's saying, every seed you plant, financially, especially right now, is going to pay off in the long run. And that's been the case for me. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't invested quite a lot of time and energy, tons of it, but also a lot of money over years of doing hypnotherapy, past life regressions, inner child healing. Invest in your dreams, dude. It's not just about you. You're going to have options. Your passion is going to lead you to options. I just can't. The moon. You got to face your fears, okay? It's time for us to face our fears and go after what we really want. Start dreaming your dream life into existence. See how this person is watching all these cups? Imagining all the possibilities. Don't get stuck in fear and then repeat that on, autopilot. Get stuck in your dreams. Imagining your dream life. Anytime you catch yourself in fear, redirect. What do I want to come from this? Close your eyes and meditate. This is what I've been doing. Anytime I have an issue where I feel like I can't break through, I close my eyes and meditate, and I imagine the breakthrough that I want to have. What do I want on the other side of this? And I wish so fervently for it for 10 to 30 minutes, however long. Usually those meditations are longer. Sometimes I end up 40 minutes goes by because I'm so focused on just imagining. And then your body gets calm. Your body starts flowing with this divine energy of your dreams coming true. And by the time it ends, I tell you, there's breakthroughs every time. Because I truly believe it's possible. But you have to be willing to face your fears and look at the darkness. Part of this journey is to heal trauma, okay? I am a trauma coach. I can help you. I learned about trauma while healing my own, which was not an ideal way to do it, but at the same time, it helped me understand what people need while they're healing trauma. I help people step into their power by helping them address their wounds, by helping them address their limiting mindsets. Okay, self-love is a real thing. Healing trauma is a real thing, and it keeps a lot of us from achieving what we want. Because see, this scary monster in the water is ugh. The things that we're running from are the things that we actually need to stop, turn around, and look at. Okay, the more we run, the more we're running from our true potential. Or the more we're running really from our dreams, because Spirit doesn't put anything on our path that we don't need. So if we're saying, here, I want to plant seeds toward all my dreams, and then we're like, but I don't want to do that, you're basically saying, well, I don't care enough about this, that I'm not going to fight for it. Don't be average. Don't settle for less. Don't let other people tell you that you're dreaming too big. Those people don't get you. Okay? You can invite them back into your life once you get where you're going if you really want to, but I tell you, you're not going to get there surrounded by people like that. Cut that shit out. You're here to dream bigger. You're here to create everything your inner child dreamed of since you were a kid. You're here to bring it to fruition for everyone. You're creating a new life for everyone. See, there's a city again. A portal to a city. Whatever seeds you're planting, it's going to impact everyone. All right, you're powerful, you're magnetic, and we're in serious, powerful energy, transformative energy. I'm going to say it one more time. If you want to work with me right now, let's go. sacredmuseproject.com. Okay, if Spirit's pushing on you, there's a reason. I don't get on here for no reason. I get on here because I'm guided to. And lately I've been doing this transformative workshop. I'm investing more into my own healing, into my own process. And part of what I'm understanding is that I don't always necessarily feel comfortable talking about the work I do because there's still this idea, old programming of I hate sales and all this. It's not about me though. And it's not about the work. It's about us healing. And I'm an example for you when you step into your power that you sharing your gifts isn't a burden. It's actually a blessing. And other people need you to be out there shouting out what you do. Not in an obnoxious, annoying way, because that's different. We all know, we all hate that. But in an empowered way, because you're supposed to show other people what to do when they get to the other side. Not by being all timid, by taking up more space and asking for what you need, but also recognizing that what you seek also seeks you. You didn't come into this work, whatever you're stepping into, to be left alone. People are looking for you. Whether you're looking for love, housing, community, clients, it doesn't matter. Just think about it this way. What you seek is also seeking you. So if you don't put yourself out there, you're never gonna align with it. If you're too timid to take the risk, your life isn't gonna change. And you're not gonna have the impact that you were meant to have. You're meant to impact a lot of people. A lot of you are here to change the world, okay? You're here to create new programs, new realities that didn't exist before, and that's why people don't understand you. They don't understand you because you're not meant to be understood by the past paradigm. You're meant to create a new paradigm that other people are gonna follow, even if right now they're making fun of you. And I can tell this from personal experience. Everyone from my past has been judging me since I started this work because I was seeing into other dimensions and I was sharing stories about it. I see into other dimensions. I have visions. I hear voices from my guides. I'm Clairaudient, Clairsentient, Clairvoyant, and Claircognizant. I'm an empath. The point is that when I started sharing some of this on my YouTube channel a few years ago, everybody was like, ooh, you know, get farther away from her. But guess what? Then I started stepping into my power. I got to the other side of a lot of this healing and I started to rise. And I started to look more beautiful. I started to glow. I started to feel more empowered. I started to talk with more confidence and carry myself differently. And guess who are turning around and hiring me now to do readings for them? Guess who are turning around to follow me and encourage me now that I don't need it? Guess who is showing up to witness my growth and be inspired by it? Those very same people who made fun of me. I didn't do it for them. I did it for me. And I did it for you. But you know what? It all came back in the end. That's the beautiful thing about this path is what we commit, what we really believe in ourselves, other people do too. It doesn't make any sense. It's kind of a cruel joke, but at the same time, it makes sense, doesn't it? That was a contradiction. The star. Are you fucking serious right now? You can't make it up. On the other side of your fear, this awaits. Peace, healing, rejuvenation. On the other side of this decision to leave the past behind, to take off this blindfold and put these swords down, and recognize that you're not stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck. There you are, glowing, looking like a god or goddess or whatever the non-binary version of that is. And again, your story is part of what's going to unlock your collective, the people that are here to respond to you. Okay, so if you are non-binary or transgender or gay, or you have some kind of important, I'm hearing trademark, which is very weird. I'm not owning that because I don't really fully get it, but whatever makes you you, okay? For me, it's my traumatic past. It's the poverty. It's the bullying. It's the fact that I've never fit in. It's the fact that I've always felt different, okay? That's what guides people to me, that they relate to me being on food stamps. They relate to the fact that I was abused in my home by multiple family members, that I never felt peace, that I was homeless at 15, that I was sexually abused, verbally abused, you know, physically abused. That's what people relate to for me. They're like, I see myself in her because of her story. Whatever is your story, whatever identifies you, that's what you're meant to go out and share. As scary as it is, the most authentic parts of you, the most vulnerable parts of you, that's actually the thing that's going to unlock this for you. However, it only comes when you start acknowledging and accepting those parts of yourself. And that's where the healing comes in. This is a card of healing first, balance. That's also a card of shining, and you're going to shine. On the other side of this, you're going to glow. You're going to look like someone who takes care of themselves, someone who has been reborn. I feel like I was the ugly duckling who became a swan. And I say it again, all right? I look better at 40 than I did at any other age. Any other age. And it's because I didn't love myself. I was surrounded by a lot of people who didn't really love me either. I had to walk away from all of that and do this alone with God. But I was 99% alone for 5 years. 5 years. I'm still coming out of it. Celibate for 3 years. Haven't even kissed anyone. Like, hardcore sacrifice to be here, okay? But you know what? I wouldn't change a fucking thing. I'm so proud of myself for how far I've come. I'm saying this for your benefit. There's a version of you on the other side who's witnessing your old self with compassion. Like, man, you got this. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't go back to those old patterns. Don't let other people talk you back into drinking and destructing and doing what they're doing, because misery loves company. Don't let misery pull you back into old paradigms, dude. You deserve better. You're here for more. All right? Wow. You're a powerful group, okay? I hope you go and spread this light. Again, if you want to work with me, I am doing a promotion, 10% off until the 21st of any of my packages, or even a 10-minute tarot reading. My website is sacredmuseproject.com. But if you don't currently follow me, please do. I'd love to see you again, and go out and make this day beautiful. Go share this light. Whatever you got from this, go and share it. Go smile, go radiate, go live for yourself. Go make a video, go create something beautiful. Go write a song, go write a poem. Thank you. Go journal. Go write about all the things that came up during this reading, because this is a co-creation, okay? When I go live, that's why my face is all fleshed, because the energy's moving through me, through us. We're creating a synergy right now. So there's movement, there's energy, there's divine energy right now. Go pour it into something. Invest it into something, okay? In your dreams, in your healing. And again, work with whoever you feel drawn to. There's a reason why you feel drawn. If it's to me, reach out to me. Let's talk. If you have questions about what I do and you're not ready to dive in, but you want to talk about it, as long as you're serious about moving forward, let's do it. However, if you feel drawn to someone else and you're being guided to do that work with them, don't make excuses, just do it. All right, it will change your life. A lot of us sign up as souls to recognize each other. So when that happens, it's for a reason. It's because your soul decided beforehand to recognize that person and to have them unlock something with you. It's a co-creation. It's an activation. All right, so whatever you're being guided to do, again, even if it's just to walk down the street to a coffee shop and you're like, why? Don't worry about it. Just do it. I love you. All right, sacredmuseproject.com if you want to work with me. Have a beautiful day. See you next time.